I'm cooking like I'm in prison. I'm cooking spread, or I'm gonna call it a rice bowl or something like that. Mixture of chicken and beef stick, summer sausage if you can find it. If not, then I recommend using kielbasa. You can buy it at the deli market. You got choices when it comes to fish. Oysters is one of them, and sardines. I cannot find mackerel, but you can make a grater out of one of these, so I might do that with this one. Try to make a grater out of it. You have to poke holes or get a drill and drill some holes. Take it to the machine shop and you could have them drill it, but I think you have to pay the guy something to do that. From what I know, you can have your grater on hand. I'm gonna try to make a water boiler as well, but the other way I know you can cook is have a pot and have a little stove on top, like a boil, and that's what I'm gonna do for most of my cooking when I cook rice or something like that. But we got instant rice, so it's almost cooked. So I'm just gonna microwave it. And a couple other things, I'll put in some cheese into this, and I'm gonna use maybe some ramen and a couple of things I got put in some mustard. I got extra cheese whiz. I got a little bit sweet and sour. So a few things I don't know how sardines will be with me, because I never had sardines, and I don't know how oysters will be. So that's the only odd thing. You mix seafood with your meat, and that's a meal. I'm going by my nacho recipe, which I'm going to probably do next month, come spring, but I needed to get a seafood recipe out, and I'm going on the whim because I don't have an official recipe, and the ones I've seen, they put way too much stuff in there, so it's going to be a little bit of a easier recipe. So let's get into it. So this is my prison meal. I got mixed in now my seafood, and I got the rice, I got the cheese. I could take all this and boil it in a Ziploc bag, or I'm gonna, and the pork rinds. I just added the pork rinds, about a few of them, and I'm using my recipe from nachos. I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing, except you're adding rice or you're adding nachos. And that's how I'm cooking my meals. If I were in prison, I would have my recipe written down so I know what to do. Otherwise, you could be adding something different into it, but you don't need to. This is a whole meal, at least for four days, I think, a portion of it. But if you're really hungry, you can get half of it. I'm just gonna microwave it, or I could probably put it in a Ziploc bag. If I don't have any Ziploc bag, I could put the bag into the pot. I don't have the hot pot, so I looked up a hot pot, prison style. They don't have them available for the market for the public. You'll have to buy some kind of modern hot pot, which will cost probably at least $50. It'll maybe shipping added into it. So if I can find one locally for $20, I'll definitely buy a hot pot. But to have some kind of plug-in device for a pot, they cost money. So, but it's nice to do at least 1 or 2 prison meals over the week, which will hopefully cut down a little bit on the spending. Food costs going up in the market. And this is my seafood rice with mixed meat. They call it also jambalaya, so there's different names for it. So I'm calling it seafood and rice bowl. Seafood rice maybe with chicken. I guess I put chicken in there. Seafood rice with chicken bowl or something like that. Thanks for watching. You can mix your own meats, and you mix it with the seafood. So everything in here is pretty much cooked, just how you need to microwave it. So this is my meal. It's going to be with the rice and the seafood. Probably call it and the chicken. And I didn't make a grater, so I don't know if you could get your hands on a knife in prison. Maybe when you get released, when you're out. So let me see how that would work. I think drilling holes will be a better idea, but this is my grater from the fish can. I just kind of tools I would have in hand if I were locked up. I'd probably have some kind of stinger, and I would either boil my water, or I would try to get a heating element so I could make a fryer, not fryer, but so I could have a grill. But that's what I would have. All I would have. And that's why I'm learning these kind of things on my own. So it's helpful to know how to make a cheap meal. How it looks like. It's too hot right now to give it a taste, but a little bit of a taste there. Yeah, microwaving works. Otherwise I would boil it in a bag if I did not have a microwave. Cheap meal, prison meal, rice, chicken, and the seafood. So, and I use sardines instead of mackerel because I could not find any mackerel in the market for some reason. And I got a little bit of gravy just in case, but I'll have a bit of gravy in here. Thanks for watching.